Welcome back to the channel. Moving forward for episode 2 of the Run and Shoot series, we're going to talk about the choice concept. So, starting off, I've thrown up a plague diagram from Mouse Davis's 1992 team that he coached. So, the X back, which I've highlighted here in Mouse terminology, he either runs a quick out, a fade, or a slant. The out is mainly reserved for cover 3 and spike drop 4. The fade and the slant are for man variations, as well as cover 2. He can also sometimes run a fade versus cover 2 as well. And then moving over to the Y back, he has a stock in route. And this is the guy I like to hot route the most. Drags, zigs, slants, and also posts if you have hot route master are a great option here. The A back, he can run either a shallow in, a deep dig, or a post. The shallow in is anytime he gets touched at the line of scrimmage. So think cover 3. When he's getting rerouted, he'll run that shallow in route. Kind of looks like a drag at times. The deeper dig is for free releases against middle of the field close or cover 1. And then the post is for middle of the field open coverages. The actual game now. So starting off, once again, cover 3, of course. We're going to see on the left side of the field, we have Lazard. He will have that quick out route versus cover 3. And then Cobb will have that super shallow in route that's not even diagrammed on the play call. Snap it. We see the in. We see the shallow. Just throw that. So obviously, this is kind of a quick game play against regular cover 3. So on the snap of the ball, kind of want to hit that. You can turn it upfield, of course, but I just possession caught it for time. And then you get that there. So it's kind of creates a levels concept against that first middle linebacker. And then if we shade underneath, we're going to see we get the deeper dig route by Cobb in the slot. It also doesn't really make too big of a difference if we press. So I'm just going to show that here. We get the deep dig route, and we get that same in route or deep dig by Cobb in the slot. So then I'm going to show press coverage against regular cover 3. We get the same 2 routes. So that's cover 3. So then moving over to cover 1, we are going to see that we get the fade route from Lazard, as well as this dig route from Cobb in the slot. This is not the best cover 1 play, but you can kind of sneak in these fade routes if you have a high throw power quarterback, which at this point in the year, if you're doing regs, pick a quarterback with a high throw power because we want to throw the ball. And then Mutt, at this point in the year, everybody has it. And then, of course, you want to pass lead down for this dig route against cover 1. And then if we press cover 1, you get the same thing. You just kind of have to throw the routes a little bit differently. So he should beat his press, and then you can always pass lead inside. In this offense, you're going to see we're always throwing the grass. So pass lead inside there, and then as you can see, Cobb here, he runs the quick in route versus press man coverage. Because once again, anytime he gets touched at the line of scrimmage, he wants to run in. So now jumping over the cover 2 man or 2 man under, we're going to see that we get the fade route from Lazard, as well as this quick slant route that's not even really on the route tree either from Randall Cobb. So watch it there. And he absolutely fries man coverage. And as we know, Randall Cobb is not a high overall receiver in this game. But like I said, Garrett Wilson, you can zig him, you can slant him, do pretty much whatever you want with him. Just try to keep him out of that second receiver's way. So you get that inside release or outside release, beat him inside. That's pretty much the only read we're gonna get here against 2 man under though, unless we put Garrett on a zig there. So if they're running a lot of 2 man, that's probably the way to go. I've tried to kind of sneak in these. They're a little bit more inconsistent, so I would definitely say Reed, Garrett, and Reed Cobb. As you can see, we got that one in there. So you kind of have three options, but preferably you want to keep it between these two in the slot. Now into cover two, we're gonna get a fade route from Lazard on the outside, get behind that cloud flat. Then we're gonna get a post by Cobb across the middle, try to split those safeties. So you can kind of hit either one of these fades on the outside. So we have that one to Gibson. The right side safety, he's a little bit more in conflict than the left side, so it's definitely an easier throw, which you can still, as you can see, sneak those in there at times to that backside. But then also we can get Cobb across the middle. So cover two is pretty straightforward. So now moving over to max quarters, we're gonna get the slant from Lazard on the backside, and then if Cobb gets rerouted, he's going to run that shallow in route. So we kind of get the back-to-back ends level concept. And you can make this throw. It's essentially man coverage. So it's up to you where you want to go there. This is not honestly not the best play against quarters, but you definitely have an answer. I would say since you pretty much always get man on the backside, it's pretty easy to just hit Lazard. So that's max quarters. So then moving over to cover four palms, you want to make sure for pretty much all of these max coverages that you put this zig route on the field. He is pretty much man to man with that Mike linebacker there. So there's only two places you can really go with the ball because you're going to see it kind of turns into a cover one once we look at the replay. So Lazard, we have him on that fade route that I kind of showed you guys how to freeform to the outside, and they're going to have Wilson. So boom, Wilson. That's the more consistent, easy read. And then getting it to Lazard, you kind of got to freeform outside, toe tap. Last but not least, we have cover zero. So once again, Lazard's going to run that fade. You have him on that freeform to the outside. And then you have Cobb. You have to trust him to beat his man. So freeform down, fries his man. That is pretty much choice. Of course, like I said, zig, stuff like that. You guys get the idea. This is another great play. As you can see, you have an answer for every coverage, which is the beauty of the run and shoot playbook. So thanks for tuning into this one. We're going to go over the last of the option concepts in the next video.